Hello, everyone. It's William here. How are y'all doing? Surprise, surprise. So, all week I thought I had a art event to go to tonight, Friday, and it turns out it's Saturday. So all week in my mind, I've been planning to leave today. The funny thing is I knew it was the same night as Jada's Jazz Cafe is having their comedy night, and I knew that was on Saturday. But for some reason, even though I knew both those things, um, that I had an event to go to, and it was the same night as Jada's, in my mind, for some reason, I was rushing out today. I closed up the shop quick today. I gathered my stuff up today. I ran out the door. I got in the car. I started setting up um, my maps to get to the right address, and I started on my way, and I stopped to grab a drink. And I looked, I said, let me check just a I said, because I was looking at the invitation for the address. And when I stopped to get a drink, I'm like, I don't think that's the right date. And then I looked at it again. I'm like, today's not the 27th. It's the 26th. So I luckily did not drive all the way there before I figured it out. Luckily I had that pit stop and it like kind of snapped and clicked in my brain. So I figured, let's sit here for a little while. Let's chat a little bit. I'm gonna do these like we have some jewelry tonight, and it's gonna be like rapid fire because I was not planning on having an event tonight, but I was like, let's hang out with some people. I keep saying we're gonna try doing this jewelry. I said it's like the world is telling me now is the day to try it, right? I didn't have an event planned. We didn't have anything scheduled to do. And this box of this jewelry has been sitting here um, for a while. We got it during a buyout. So that's the story of this. We got this jewelry during a buyout. This is not jewelry we have made. We are not selling it necessarily as it's not priced as jewelry. It is more priced as I am seeing you could take these things apart and you can use this in your own jewelry making, whatever you want to do. There is no guarantee on the craftsmanship on this. From what I've seen, most of it, it's holding up pretty well as far as I can tell. But there is no guarantee on the craftsmanship on this. I am not selling these necessarily as jewelry to wear, though you could. You can, that's at your risk. You can take a look at them when you get them if you order any. But mostly it's, most of our people are jewelry makers. So we are selling this as jewelry that you could take apart and use in your own designs. But I am going to say, as I've been looking at it, most of it looks pretty well made. It could probably very easily be worn. And it's all been sealed in bags. It's looking, I mean, it's just been here a while. There was one, it was on stretch cord, and as soon as I started stretching it, it broke. So there's that. I don't have much on stretch cord tonight, so I didn't put that one in there. But yeah, most of these are going to be sets. They're like necklace and earrings, pretty much. They're going to be all $20 or less, some of them down to like $8 or something like that. I'm giving you, as you can see, 10% off if you order in the first 24 hours of this video. So that's an extra discount. These are priced really well. I just went through really quickly, priced them quick. We're not looking to make a lot of money off of these. I'm just looking to pass them on if somebody can use them, and also get rid of them. Move it out. Clear out this box. I have 30 lots for you tonight. There's probably another 90 lots maybe in the box left. We're not going to go through them all. If people like this and this works out well tonight and people buy a lot of these, we'll do more at some point. But for now, this is jewelry. Like I said, we have not made this. Andrew says that box does take up a lot of room. I know, it's a big box. So, and there's Andrew, by the way, tuning in. He wasn't sure if he was going to tune in or not. He's pretty busted up after his long week, but good to see him here. I see Marianne is here, Susan is here, Susie is here, and Angela is here. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, this jewelry, like I said, I'm not going to say it's not well made. This was jewelry that we did when we bought out part of a store. This was their jewelry. So they did sell this. This was meant to be sold as sets, jewelry sets. So it is made, it was made as a store would make it to sell it. All right. So it's just been sitting for a while. So I can't speak to the craftsmanship. It's not us. We didn't make it. We are offering no guarantees on it, but I would honestly not have an issue. If I had this and I was going to wear it, I would wear it. So if you're looking for some inexpensive jewelry and something catches your eye, it's good. Grab it for that. Feel free to wear it. If you are looking for some inexpensive jewelry that maybe you can flip at a show, before you put your name on it or you sell it as your stuff, I would just make sure it's tight, make sure everything's good, polish it up a little bit maybe. But if you wanted to flip it at a show, if you wanted to flip it at a yard sale, if you wanted to, whatever you want to do, that's available to you, or you can cut it apart and use it for components. As Andrew also said, great for stress-free gifts too, right? Buy it, give it to somebody as a gift. Nothing over $20 tonight. That makes great, Secret Santa gifts, whether it's, the holidays, birthdays, super easy, super inexpensive. And this is, Andrew said there's vintage, fair trade, and lots of costume jewelry. Yeah. And these are when you say costume jewelry, sometimes you think like really out there stuff sometimes, and there's some of that here, but for the most part, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So yeah, we're just looking to pass it on because we're not going to use it. We are not going to sell it as ours. It's not our style for our shop. So we're selling it like this, giving you all this notice of what it is and how we came across it. We did a buyout. We got the box. Everything is packaged in little Ziplocs or little baggies, so it's been kept clean. We have no need for it. So we're passing it on at great deals to you. We're giving you an extra 10% off the already great deals. Andrew says we don't have room for it in the new shop. No, we do not have room for it in the new shop. We don't even have enough room for all of Andrew's jewelry that he's made in the new shop. So this is just what it is. It's good jewelry. Like I said, if you wanted to flip it, if you wanted to wear it, if you wanted to give it as gifts, if you want to take it apart and use it for the components, it's all available to you. Nothing over $20 tonight. And most of them under $20 for the most part. And it's all under $20 if you count the 10% off. So I didn't do like $22, but you get 10% off. So it's just like 20. No, everything starts at 20 or less and you're going to get 10% off. So technically for the first 24 hours, everything is under $20. So technically everything is under $18 or 18 and under, right? 18 and under, because that 10% off, $2 off. So everything's under really 1801, right? So how are y'all doing? What's going on? Amanda just joined us. Hello, Amanda. Susan joined in. I think I missed your name. Did I miss your name earlier? I may have missed your name earlier. Sorry. No, I did. I said it. Whew, my brain is fried, everybody. That's it. I've had quite the week. Today at the shop, I got in late because I had a headache all last night. I didn't sleep great. I slept kind of really hard for a point, and just kind of not a great night's sleep. I woke up in the middle of the night, had a hard time going back to sleep. Everything was kind of, it's tension over on this side of my neck, and that's what's causing the headache, and I can feel it up in here. And so it's kind of like one of those headaches. It's like this whole side of my head, which is not fun. So I woke up with that. I was slow going. I couldn't fall asleep very well. Once I did, I woke up and then I couldn't get back to sleep. So I was a little late this morning at the store. But my mom came in and to get help with her headphones again. We tried to get her insurance on her headphones through Apple Care, and last week, I think I told you all this, and they said, okay, we got to wait a little while till it activates and everything. So she waited a little while, the time they said, and it hasn't done it yet. So she came up, we called them again, talked to them again. They did some things in the computer. We got to wait another 5 days or so and see if that works. So hopefully she'll be able to get some insurance on that, because these are headphones she's probably going to be wearing like outside, or even if not, it's nice to have insurance on things like that they were a gift from her sister, my aunt, and they're not, they're a nice pair of headphones. So we tried to do that. Our upstairs tenant came down. One of them talked to us a little bit today. They had some deliveries that had happened at the store. Somebody, we don't know who, sent Andrew a book on manifesting. So if you're watching, thank you. They sent it as anonymous to us. So they brought that down from upstairs. And I started chatting with her, and it's kind of crazy. I realized that her last name is Jones. Her kids went to school at the same high school I went to. They were only a year and 2 years younger than me. I don't necessarily recognize them, but we all had like a lot of friends in common, like including some of my cousins they know. And they lived near the same towns. Of course, we went to the same school, but we lived close. I knew friends from the town they grew up in. Like, it's so weird. So who knows? We might actually be related somehow. I don't know for sure. And then also her husband has passed. But he has the same last name as some of my, I think, grandmother's cousins. So, and they're all from Johnstown too, in that area. So it's really weird. It's really weird how it worked out. And as we were talking, that's when my mom came in. And then we had some photos taken at the store today. Visit johnstownpa.com came in, and Nathan and Lindsay came in and to take some pictures of our shop. They're going to post a little blurb about us on their homepage and do a little, I think, a quick little blurb article on us. And we got to talking to them, and they're interested in coming to take classes or doing date nights with us. And so that was great to meet them. And our friend Cindy came in today, and she's from Johnstown, and she came in and picked up a few things, and I got to chat with her a little bit. So it was good to see her again today. And yeah, it was a pretty good day in the store, as far as just a lot of nice people coming in, a few sales here and there. I got my pottery listed in the online store, so if you missed that, it's there, everybody. My new pottery, if there was something you were looking at getting, it's available. I've had a few sales on it, 2 or 3 sales, I think, so far since I put it out there. So there are some pieces left. Also, Andrew made some earrings I had talked about that in a show earlier this week. Andrew made some earrings before he left, but didn't get to post them. So I posted them on Facebook today. If anybody wants to pick up some of those are available, handmade by Andrew, and they will help support his trip. He is going to stay a few extra days and hang out with some friends down south. So he was thinking about coming home and picking me up so I could go down and hang out with him too. But that's a lot of driving, and I got a lot of things to do here. So I told him just stay down there, hang out with your friends for a little bit, and then come back home. Andrew says I had headaches because I missed him. Probably, right? It's all your fault, Andrew. Let's see here. Susan says, we have not heard anything about our car. Some doofus sideswiped our car earlier on my husband's birthday. Left a nice I'm sorry note for us. It may be repairable, I hope. I didn't know that. I missed that news, so I hope it's repairable. At least they left a note, right? I don't know. Hopefully they left their insurance too. But that's what Marianne says, with details or just sorry, right? Andrew said, some of the people I met here at Aramont had some coincidental people in common. That's pretty cool. Wasn't the best birthday for my hubs. We love that car too. 2020 Honda with low miles. Very simple, but it works for us. Yeah, Hondas are good cars. Hondas are good cars. And they seem to last a long time too. We've known a few people who have them, and I would not hesitate buying a Honda. Oh, Andrew said I helped him with Photoshop. I photoshopped Andrew's head into his class photo. Yeah, I don't know if you posted that or not. I sent two. One of them, he's like, it doesn't have to be that good. One of them was really bad. It's a definite Photoshop job. The other one I tried to work a little harder on. I learned about masking in Photoshop though today, which I've never played with before, but now I know how to mask things semi-okay. I don't even know if I want to say decently, but I know how to mask things in Photoshop, and I know how to mask things in my other photo program that I use, because I took a little bit of time to learn both of them. So now I can kind of ish mask things. If you don't know what that means when you're trying to like insert someone or something into a photo and you want some things to look like they're going maybe behind the other person, but other things to be in the foreground, you can mask out certain people and certain things in certain ways to kind of position people in a photo. So I learned how to do that today. That's true. Susan says he did leave his name, number, and expired insurance card. At least you got. Hopefully that expired insurance has been re-upped, right? Andrew says I had to run back to my room to drop something off after lunch, and some folks had to leave early, so I missed it. But thanks to technology, I got inserted in it. Good. That's right. Susan says the cop who came out to do the report said if the guy didn't respond, then a warrant will be issued for him. There you go. You got the police on your side, which is good. Mary says someone hit the fence, which then fell on my car. Someone saw him do it, and he was tracked down. He was held responsible. That's good. That's very good. So what else is going on for all of you out there? You doing okay? How's your Friday? I am dreaming of spaghetti because I'm hungry right now. I was going to go over for waffles earlier today, and I got so busy, for one, talking to people today, and then doing that quick little interview, and then working on Andrew's project, and then trying to post my pottery, and then post the earrings, that I completely lost track of time. Well, I didn't lose track of time. I ran out of time. And then I sped off today because I thought I had to go to that art thing tonight. It's not till tomorrow, and hopefully I remember to go tomorrow. So I have not eaten today. So I made this huge pot. It's one of those, like a deep, pot of spaghetti last night. And it was good last night, but I think it's going to be better tonight. It's one of those things that I feel like it's going to be better the second day. So I'm super excited. I may try and pick up a little bit more pasta sauce tonight because I made so much that I didn't feel like I had enough pasta sauce, even though I bought the big pasta sauce. So I put zucchini in it. I put corn. I put cannellini beans. I put kidney beans. I put peas. And I cut up baby portobello mushrooms and onions, sauteed them in some balsamic vinegar, and made all of that, and then poured it into the pasta. So I'm excited to go home and eat tonight. Hello, Michelle. Thanks for joining us. Michelle, here's a hint. If you really like that piece that you showed that you worked with things like that before, it's in tonight's show. Just so you know. So it'll be coming up. If you did want to grab that, I wanted to let you know if I saw you today, because I saw that you posted that and you had worked with things like that before, you said. So it is in tonight's show and it's going to be available. Marion says it's coolish and windy here, so reading and snacking. Nice. Yeah, today it got up to 80, I guess, here, but it didn't feel very hot. At least in the store, it didn't feel hot. I had the door open all day, and it's supposed to go down to like 57 today, or maybe that was last night. I don't know, but it's supposed to be low tonight, which I like. Maybe I'll open the windows. We'll see. Sometimes if I open the windows, though, Gilbert gets a little crazy because there are some outside cats, and sometimes they make him crazy if they're coming around and the windows are open. So we'll see. I've been keeping the bathroom window open at least for everybody, and they like that. But opening the other windows, I don't know. Friday was quiet, says Susan. I made veggie quesadillas for lunch. Looking forward to the live and going upstairs to read and listen to Friday Night Jazz. Nice. That sounds like a good night. Michelle's watching the opening of the Olympics today. It was amazing. I was wondering when it opened. I have not heard. I knew the Olympics were happening. Vaguely, kind of, I got that idea that they were happening, but I didn't know when. And so, yes, today. Andrew says, my class ended today. We got out early and we went to Anakesta, which is kind of like a theme park. They didn't serve dinner tonight in the cafeteria because it was the last day. So I'm considering going out to pick something up, but I don't know how eager I am to battle Friday night Gatlinburg crowds. Oh, go out and have some fun. Go out and eat something. Are any of your friends still around from the class, or did most people leave already? Marion says a high of 63. A high of 63. That is chilly. That's downright chilly, actually, right? At least for what we've been dealing with. All right, everybody. I'm going to go through these rapid fire. We are not spending a lot of time on these today. If you want them, get them. Y'all know how to claim this stuff. If you're new, here's how you do it. All right, let me put the ticker tape down there. To purchase from this video, you must take down each lot number, send it to us in an email to info@allegorygallery.com. These are going to be JS lots for jewelry set. So if you want number 1, JS1 in a subject line of the email, send it to info@allegorygallery.com. Super easy. You cannot claim in the comments. I had someone today, I came into the store and someone had claimed via text message, and that's fine. I don't mind that. Just like I don't mind technically you claiming other places. I just can't guarantee I'm going to see it. I will always see text messages generally because once I check the text message on the phone, because I always check the phone when I get to the store. So I will see them, but you will get last place. That's all. So once I do the spreadsheet and once I get to the phone, you are going to get in last place for anything that comes up. There's only one of, I shouldn't say that. There's not only one of each of these. Some of these have multiples. So if we have multiple claims on them, I'll check the box and see if there are more. But I did not run through the whole box to check ahead of time. So they don't have numbers. It looks like there's only one of each. But if I have multiple claims for the same one, I'll deal with that myself later. So I will say you will go to the end of the line if you claim it any other way but email. And if you don't send a new email each time, if you reply to your old emails to send a new one, you will also miss out on most things. You will go to the bottom of the list because that's just the way our email system works. All right. Andrew says, thanks everyone for getting dragons and earrings and buying stuff last week with the sale to help me pay for my trip. Yes, thank you everybody. I've been saying thank you. We're so grateful every day because we've had some decent sales here this way through these lives. Some people are claiming in the aftermath of the lives, like the next day. We're very thankful for that. I'm trying to get invoices out as quickly as I can. I will be working on lots more shipping starting next week as well. Shipping's a little bit slower now because I'm doing everything myself, but once Andrew gets back to be able to help me a little bit more with these lives again, I will be able to focus a lot more on getting the shipping out for y'all. So that's what's happening. All right, Lennis is lurking. Thank you for lurking, Lennis. Andrew says, I have 2 new trips. What? 2 new trips coming up? New? That I don't know about? You better be careful. What are you doing? Yeah. Anyway, let's get started. Let me flip this camera around. Andrew going to surprise me with new trips in the live in front of everybody, so I can't be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Leaving me alone all the time. Like he doesn't want to be with me. What's happening, everybody? What's happening? All right. Touchstone and Snow Farm. I know about those at least. Okay. I was like, are these new to me? All right. Marianne's like, surprise. I know. All right. Here we go. This one is like the one we had earlier in the week, except a different color. So remember this one with these big, gorgeous acrylic or vintage plastic pieces? We had it in orange at the beginning of the week. Now I found one in black and white. So this is a jewelry set. You're going to get this and these, $20. You'll get 10% off when I send out the invoices. So you'll get 10% off that if you order in the first 24 hours of this video. I told people about how you asked what I learned about, and I said friendship, and people busted out laughing. They expected me to talk about casting, right? That's funny. All right. I told you this is going to be quick. I'm not going over this too much. This is acrylic, vintage plastic, vintage acrylic pieces. Done. See? We're moving on. It's going to be quick, everybody. Quick like a bunny, as my mom said when we were growing up, when we didn't want to do something, like take a shower. That was mainly what it was for. She's like, get in the shower, quick like a bunny, get it over with, get it done. What boy wants to take a shower, right? Well, probably any kid. All right, let me jump in here real quick. Okay, let me get into my mailbox. And let me get, oh, wrong one. All right, here we go. Andrew says, William will be great at casting quick like a bunny. I am so like molasses. I don't know. You're the one getting all this practice. Not me. You got the casting practice. You should be getting very good at it. Marion says, I used to get it will only take a few minutes multiple times. We have this one, JS2. These are wire-wrapped gemstones. Each one of these is attached by removable jump rings. So if you wanted to use these individually, they're already wire-wrapped components ready for you to use, or you can wear it as is, or you can sell it on. JS2, $20. Andrew says, luckily Jim lives near us. I can bug him if I forget something. That's good. Yeah, I hope you made friends with him so you can do that. He doesn't get tired of us. What is going on? 3. That's a cool wire wrap. Yes, it is. That one is pretty cool. I like that one actually a lot. Come on. These bags. All right. Oops, lost one of the earrings to that one. Let's see where that went. There it is. All right, there's that one. And this is a, hey Sandra, thanks for joining us. This is a gigantic, look at that strand. Look at that strand, look how big it is. Multi-strand. This is like crazy long. This is all one strand. These are glass pearls. They are knotted in between. Just those glass pearls are well worth that $18. Let me just tell you. All right, but you're getting the whole thing. There are 3 different colors. 3 different colors of those. There's the light purple, there's the kind of white, and then there's the off-white. And so you're getting all of that for $18. I told you we're doing this quick. I feel weird doing this so quick, but this is what it is. Andrew said I'm going to go grab something to eat before everything closes. Have fun, y'all. Thanks. You have fun. Have a good dinner. Have a good dinner. Is that number 3? Where's number 4? Oh, here's number 4. My southern accent is extra now, so y'all just gonna have to deal with it. Oh boy, he's gonna come back southern. All right, this is the one I was saying that Michelle was talking about. This one is available. JS4, $20. JS4, $20. It's got all these little individual little doodads on here. JS4, $20. All those crystals, I think every one of them intact. I don't think there's any of them missing. All good. JS4, $20. JS5 coming up. All right. JS5 starts with this pair of earrings. Some gemstones in there. And then this necklace. This necklace. Some agates. Some of these are, I think these are vintage plastic. And then there's some ceramic. And then this is, I think, I don't know what this is. It might be glass. These might actually all be glass, not gemstones. I think these up here, I don't know. I think they're all glass. They're not very cool to the touch, so I think they're glass. Either way, they're nice. $20. All right. Next up, JS6. This is a really pretty set. It starts with these kind of wire wrapped crystal and glass. And then it also has, oh, I got caught. It says you can't go too fast. It's a necklace that's all wire wrapped together. $15, JS6. I think all those glass beads on there are well worth $15, if you ask me. That's how I price things. I didn't necessarily price by what the necklace is or what, try to just price by what the components are and then still give you a good deal on top of that. And if you have any questions about anything in particular, please feel free to ask. This is definitely not our normal kind of video. We don't normally do a lot of jewelry like this. And we don't normally go this quickly through things, but we're going it quick today because this is a live that I didn't think was going to happen today. So we're just chatting, spending some time together. Please feel free to chat also in the comments because this is not necessarily just a selling video. You can talk, you can chit chat, you can have some fun. It's Friday night. Let's have a good Friday night together. So this is a very long. I think these are really cool. I think there's multiple of this one. I love those kind of little butterfly or flower. They look very cool. I like these a lot. And so this is very long. And JS7 $15. Again, these are not items that we have created. These are items that we got during a buyout. So if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. There you go. Sandra, you tuned in late. Yes, my event is tomorrow, not today. I realized that on my way there, that the dates were off. So that's why we're doing this instead, because I got home and I've been talking about possibly doing this jewelry. And since we didn't have an event actually scheduled, I figured, hey, now's the time. We weren't going to do any, we weren't going to do anything anyway. So I may as well throw this out there and see if anybody wants it. Now this very well could be bone. I am not 100% sure. This could either be very bone-looking vintage plastic, or this could be bone. To me, I kind of am leaning toward that it is actually bone because you can see in some of these, there's some nicks taken out, right? And if this were all vintage plastic, they would be perfect, right? They wouldn't look like that. And these have such lovely kind of swirls through it. And you could maybe get that through vintage plastic, but I don't know. If this is bone, it really should be more than that. But you know what? I said, hey, let's throw it in there. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And we're trying to get rid of this whole big box of jewelry anyway. So there it is. JS9, $20. You're going to get 10% extra off of everything tonight if you order. And we'll see if y'all like these. If you like them, we'll do more shows like this. If you don't really like them, then I will probably take that big box of jewelry and we'll put it in the store for cheap during an event of some sort. Maybe we'll have an outdoor event and do something like that, and we'll sell it that way. But I wanted to give you all first dibs on this stuff if you liked it. This is not a set. This is just one necklace, but it's got all these pretty dangles and pretty glass on it. I could see this as being a really nice necklace just to take and wear, even if you want to give it as a gift. It's done with the chain in the back, and all those are dangled from there. Remember, these could make really great, inexpensive gifts that you can give to people. If you know somebody who's going out to an event, I think this could also be really cool just with jeans and a t-shirt, just to add a little bit of bling. And you don't have to sit and wire wrap each one. You don't have to sit and do that. It's already done. Give it as a gift. Say, hey friend, I got this for you. And your friend's gonna be like, that's so nice you thought of me. And you're gonna be like, yes, yes it is, right? So there you go. JS8, only $10 for that. And these prices are not low because there's anything wrong with it. It's just we have a big box of it, and we don't want the big box anymore. We don't want it anymore. We want to clear out the box. The box takes too much room. Look at these. These very well might be S-word. They look like some of the S-word crystal we've had before. I can't say for certain if they are. They very well could be. And then you're going to get this gigantic. Marion says you could make a lot of earrings with the dangles. Yes, you could. And then there's this one. This is $12 for this set. Look at that big crystal. That's like 1 3/4 inches. That's a gigantic crystal. And then it's done on the other crystal there. So JS10, $12 for that set. I keep resealing the bags. I'm like, I did not seal these bags. I left them open for myself. Michelle, I see you asked a question in your email, and yes, that's not a problem. Don't worry. Not a problem. These, I think these are plastic. I think these are vintage plastic. Now these ones, the ones in between here, I don't know. With the AB finish, I'm not sure if those are glass or plastic. Like I said, I don't know the provenance of any of these things generally, because we did this during a buyout. This was jewelry that was made for a store. We did a buyout of the store. This is one of the boxes we received during that buyout. So this is all jewelry that was it was made and meant to be sold in a store. We just don't have the room for it in our store, and it's, it is what it is. So that's why we're sending it on its way. But think of those. I would assume those might be some nice sun catcher things. I don't know how they would do, because I think they're vintage plastic. I don't know if they would cast rainbows. I would assume, maybe. I don't know. Actually, I don't have my light. No wonder. I can't see anything. My light's not over here. There we go. Now you can see stuff better. It's like, why does it feel so dark? Well, because I moved my light away. $14 for that set if you're interested. JS11. We have 30 lots tonight. We're going quick, so I can go home, see my cats, take a little break, relax from my having a headache for the last 24 hours. It's finally going away. Here's another one of these. And if nothing else, hopefully today's show gives you ideas for making jewelry, right? It's always good to see, I think, what other people make. And since these are people we don't even know, it's like brand new kind of ideas sometimes, right? JS12, $14. As I said, this jewelry is great as gifts. It is great to flip if you want to flip it at a show and sell it on. At $14, you could definitely charge more for that if you wanted to. It's great to wear if you just want to wear it. It's also great to take apart and reuse however you want. Reuse the components. I priced it mainly thinking about the components, because y'all are jewelry makers, most of our people. I don't know if we have anyone new watching that isn't. Sometimes when you see jewelry 20 and under, we might get new people watching, but I priced it mainly thinking about what would those components cost, and then give you a deal on top of that. This is a nice, I love this kind of dangle on a necklace, right? Or earrings. I love when they dangle like that. $8 only. JS 13. Plus 10% off. Plus 10% off. JS 14. This is one of my favorites. This is one of my favorites tonight. It starts with these earrings. And then it has these suspended beads, right? And they're all done using crimp tubes to suspend them. Hey, Anne, thanks for joining us. So this is actually one of my favorites. I love these open kind of look necklaces and things like this. And I really like the beads on these. You got these cubes. You got these strands with these silver lined beads, but they're glass. And then you got the yellows. And I think it just makes a really nice looking set. There you go. $14 only. Where are you going to get a gift like that for $14? You could make it if you wanted to, but that's a lot of work. Michelle's made styles like that. You know it's a lot of work. Getting those spaces just right, spacing everything out. When you can just buy it for $14, give it as a gift. Nice. All right, this is JS 15. JS 15. It's these crystals, 2 holes. Wear this as a bracelet, or take them apart and use each of these crystals individually. This was originally priced above $20, still giving it to you for $20. Plus you get 10% off, so it really starts at $18 for y'all. 18 bucks on that one after the discount. Experience as a coworker gave me 3 necklaces that were similar. I took them apart. Yep, take them apart. Easy to do. Easy to do. So you give a necklace like that to somebody who doesn't make things and they wear it. You give a necklace like that to somebody who does make things, they take it apart. Either way, that's a win-win. JS 16. This one's really nice. It starts with these earrings. And then you get this necklace with these dangles, but there's some really nice kind of foil glass in here. And stones, some more of that. There's another one. There's bead caps on here. There's another one. Some of the crystal. So just a really nice one. I love these beads on here. I like those a lot. That foil glass in there. And JS 16, only $16. $16, less 10%. Oops, forgot the paper. JS 17. This one would be a little bit harder to take apart, but you could. You could. This is, I think, I don't know what is set in here. If it's vintage plastic, I think it's vintage plastic. But then you get this whole necklace of it. It's kind of like this really unique chain as this chain falls down. Got some other stuff sitting up here. And so this is actually, each one of these is split. Maybe not each one. Every other one is split. So you could take these apart if you wanted to use them in some other way. But it's a pretty cool, I think that's a really kind of cool design. I think that would go great with jeans and a t-shirt too. JS17, $15 on that. JS18. JS18. These? I like these. I like these clear ones up here. These kind of cut in kind of a triangle-ish. And then this. Now that would cast some rainbows for sure. That's big, and I think that's glass. I think these are glass. There it is. JS18, $18. Y'all got plans for the weekend? I know I'm going to an art show tomorrow. Not today. Going to an art show tomorrow. And I don't know what else I'm going to do with the weekend. I'm going to be at the store, obviously, all weekend. I want to try and go for maybe a walk or in the woods or a hike at some point, maybe, or do some running. I haven't gone running in a little while. Haven't had time. I've been it's been too dark after I get out of the lives by the time I close up and do all my work to get out of here or get out of the office even at home. So I'm hoping to be able to do a little bit of that maybe this weekend, since we won't have the live throughout the weekend, but I will have that event tomorrow night, so that's probably going to take up most of my night tomorrow night. Michelle's making jewelry, figuring out what to wear to my niece's wedding in October. Yeah, you got to start planning, right? I say October's far away, but it is not. It's already like the end of July. August is almost here, y'all. How did that happen? Like August? Really? Like that's like talking back to school time already. And I feel like the kids just got out of school. This is a long one. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's a very long. It's got that beautiful, look at that foil glass. Long, 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 with a giant lobster claw. So let me put this together here a little bit so y'all can see. First harvest is August 1st. Mercury retrograde is August 5th, coming right up. Amanda says we held the little kids soccer sessions again today. Lots turned out. That's good. That's good. This is only $20. JS20. Sandra's going to see my nephew. She says, I'm now a great auntie. That's cute. That's super cute. Ooh. Let's see here. Llamas, says Susan. What is llamas? Loaf mass. Huh. Loaf mass. I don't know that. Christian holiday. Whoops, I forgot the tag. I don't know a lot of those religious holidays myself. Everyone's saying congrats to Sandra. Yeah, congrats. That's awesome. Here. And then we have this one here, JS21. JS21. This is really pretty. I like that pendant. I like this pendant on here. This could be very... I'm losing words today. My head. I'm finally getting rid of my headache. Goth. That's the word. I had emo in my head. That wasn't quite right. Goth. Art Deco. That's another thing it could be, right, Marianne? Yeah, Anne says it could be repurposed. Very cool goth. Exactly. That's what I had in my brain. Didn't hold up in my brain very well. JS22. JS22 starts with these earrings. I like these because I talk about this kind of earring all the time, right? You put a little chain, put some dangles on them at different heights. I talk about those a lot when we're doing, especially like individual beads, loose beads. And then this necklace has these heart charms on here, some glass pearls, some crystal, some major chain danglage happening here, gemstones. It's a kind of really cool mix of stuff. Chain ladder there. JS22, $14. JS23. Oops, where'd the other earring go? There you are. Earrings coming off of the earring card. Sun and moon. Cute little earrings. And then you can get this knotted necklace. Kind of fun, right? It's kind of fun. $8. JS23. JS24 coming up. This is another one of these bracelets. Marianne, yes, that is an angel in the dangle. A little trumpeting angel in the dangle on that last one. So these are little flashy little rounds. $20. JS20. JS24. What am I talking about? $20, JS24. I was like, we're not in 20. I'm past 20 a while ago. JS25. JS25 starts with these earrings. And it has all these beautiful dangles. Look at that glass right there. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Got another one right there. JS25, $18. JS26. We had one like this earlier that was in brown, and now we have it. These possible S-word crystals. If they are S-word crystals, that's like the price of the whole thing. But I can't be sure, so I can't say 100% that they are. They look like the S-word crystals we've had before. And then you get the big one. JS26, $12. JS27. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? Did y'all eat yet? We haven't. JS27 starts with this. I'm having my spaghetti. I cannot wait. I am so hungry for it right now. I'm going to go home immediately and make it. Before I do any invoicing, any spreadsheeting tonight, I'm going home to eat first. So if you order tonight, your invoices may be a little delayed. Maybe until tomorrow. I might just take the rest of the night off. JS27. Greek-ish salad, Suzanne. Nice. I don't like olives, though. I bet it had olives, didn't it? That's the only thing. Sandra had a protein smoothie with mangoes. Nice. Nan says, do it. You deserve a night off if you can. I plan to. I plan to try to take the night off a little bit. I did a lot today. You know, these glass pearls. Big ones. Big strand, like the other glass pearls we had. Big strand of glass pearls. And on this one, there you get that extra crystally little ball in there. $20 for that. Michelle says, too early to eat. What are you going to eat, though? What are you going to eat? What are you planning to eat? Make the plan. I don't understand when people don't think about what they're going to eat most of the... Like, I spend a lot of my day thinking about what I would like to eat. Susan had baked sweet potato and spinach. Nice. This is JS29. These are mostly black crystal, but then there are some you can see how they're blue in there. Some of the blue ones. So mostly black, but they've got some of the blue at the bottom and on the sides. Michelle says, my son normally cooks, so I don't know. He plans it. That's good. That's good. Do you get a say? Maybe you don't want to say. If somebody were cooking for me every single day and I didn't have to think about it, maybe that'd be good. Maybe I wouldn't think about it then. This one is a set with these. And this last one comes with this very blingy, gothy cross pendant. And all these glass beads. JS30. Last one for tonight. Judy says, planning what to have every day is a pain. I know. Don't I know it? I've been planning my dinner, and usually I don't do a whole lot of planning. I think about it, and then I get to the cabinet like, oh, I don't actually have that to make. So I'm not really good at that. I think about food a lot, but don't always make a lot. Marion says, I will eat things I wouldn't normally if someone cooks for me. That makes sense. She had a chicken BLT salad for lunch. Might have some cervelet and wheat. I don't know what. Cervelet. Is that another kind of cheese? Wheat thins for supper or not? Amanda had Greek salad too. Another Greek salad? 2 people having Greek salad and chicken on the barbecue. Nice. Oh, all right. Let me flip this camera around real quick. We'll say a quick goodbye. Okay. It's a salami. Okay. I don't know that one. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this. If you saw anything you liked, please send us an email. Only emails, right? And if you have any questions, let us know. If you want sizes of anything or anything like that, please feel free to let us know. Judy's asking, can I watch this on replay? Yes. Every single live we've done for the past, we've done a live pretty much every weekday for the past 3 to 4 years. And they are all available on replay on our Facebook channel. And for the last 1.5 or 2 years, they're available on our YouTube channel. So you can just go under the videos tab or a live tab, depending on what version of Facebook you actually have. It'll be under videos or live, and you can watch it there, or you can watch it on YouTube if it's any of the recent ones in the last 2 years or so under the live tab on YouTube. So easy to do. If you miss out on any of our videos, we generally allow claiming up to a week or 2 after the video airs. So if you see a video and you're like, ooh, I want to check that out, like our gemstone videos or our random videos we've been doing recently, you have generally about a week or 2 after the video airs to do it. After that, things kind of get taken apart and put back into our stock, so it would be harder to find that way. But yes, you can always rewatch. You have up to 24 hours on this one. So tomorrow around 7:30 p.m. Eastern time or so, up until that point, you'll get 10% off of all the prices we listed today. Just an extra bonus for watching the lives. We appreciate it. All right. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and we'll see you back here on Monday. Bye, everybody.